Coming up next, the Suns taking on the Trailblazers. For the Suns, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Blazers, Suns, up next. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had previous head coaching stints in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but it was as an assistant coach in Dallas, where he helped win the 2011 title, that he rejuvenated his career. Stotts wasn't sure he'd get another coaching opportunity, but after that, he said the stars aligned. Kevin, he's now in year 8 as head coach in Portland.
The players love him. Thank you, David. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nurkic.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Little in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward.
I think the player most closely identified with the Phoenix Suns the last 3 years, obviously Devin Booker. You know, here's a guy who averaged well over 20 points. He can beat you with the pass as well. He's the piece that gives this team great hope for the future.
Now here's Ayton, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Rubio the pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Saric trying to break free, and it's Ayton missing. And what's astounding, even with Booker, the Suns have been last, Doris, in three-point accuracy 2 straight seasons.
Yeah, and I think that speaks, Kev, to the roster construction. You need floor spacing to win games, and it can't be from just one guy. This franchise knows that. They just haven't been able to yet solve the problem.
That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Rubio against Lillard. Rubio the pass to Booker. Back to Rubio. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Booker up top. And the rejection by Collins. Shot clock at 4, and that one's good, Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Lillard outside. Over Booker, and Lillard gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Rubio the pass to Booker. To the wing on the left. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Lillard kicks to Little. Outside Collins. He dishes it to Lillard. Five on the clock. Count that one. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Saric grabs the board.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
A nice shot by Booker.
You know, that's a case where big enough to absorb the contact, steady enough to finish through it. Booker is the real deal.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's the pass to McCollum. Lillard with it, now guarded by Booker. Again the miss by Lillard.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rubio finds Saric. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, if you're Saric, just get yourself to the right spot. Put the ball on target, and he will deliver.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight? Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 6.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Rubio outside. Nurkic with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And he lays that one in. He's got 8.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now, here's Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over to the wing. Ayton dishes to Oubre. Ayton, the pass to Oubre. Over Little. Saric trying to break free. Bank shot. No good. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Little passes to Lillard. McCollum outside. And stolen by Ayton. Puts one up from 19. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's McCollum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Doris, the playoff seedings still jumbled a bit up in the air. Just how important you think it is to get home court advantage in the NBA playoffs in this era.
Historically speaking, Kevin, as you know, home court advantage is absolutely monumental, and it doesn't matter the round of the playoffs. Could be a conference semifinal or an NBA final. If you come down to a Game 7, that home court advantage can be the difference between winning and losing. You want as much in your favor, Kevin, as you know, going into the postseason.
And he sinks the second.
Now remember, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
Portland again missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Sharch finds Oubre. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Nasir Little picks one up.
We are talking about a gifted athlete when we are talking about Kelly Oubre Jr. He takes pleasure in getting the defense to commit to him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Oubre. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Lillard. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Now here's Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Oubre off the drive. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And so here's Portland. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Little can't hit. Suns leading by 3. Inside. Here's Sharch. And the rejection by Collins. Now here's Little. Covered by Oubre. Lillard from outside. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And they come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Nurkic with the steal. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for Sharch. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Oubre. And Portland with a change here too. Whiteside's checked in for Collins. Rubio against Lillard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Rubio against Lillard. Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Trailblazers trail by 3. Down low. Here's McCollum. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Rubio against Lillard. Rubio the pass to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Nurkic against Ayton. He tries for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ayton's got 7.
And how about the touch? DeAndre Ayton is a very capable jump shooter.
Passes to Nurkic. Whiteside trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Free throw good. Nurkic. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
Oh, I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill. Booker left side. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's Bridges after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Pass to Diallo. Back to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Booker the pass to Jerome. From outside, off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Ariza. It's hauled in by the Suns. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and we saw them really play a determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting those good second chance looks. Really loved their aggressiveness.
And there's the pass to Diallo. Shoots over Nurkic. Moves back up. Diallo the pass to Baines. And he gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 5.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Kicks to Hood. Pass to Simons. Here's Whiteside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
He misses the free throw.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
And Portland making a change here. Hezonja's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's a look at some numbers for Booker.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Baines. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Simons. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Devin Booker, 3rd.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Diallo. Suns leading by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Jerome. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And a wide open look for Hood. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And here's Booker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Got a hand on it. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Ariza's got the ball. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 5. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those 2 things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Simons in at the point.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
That's great insight. And it's the Suns with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Jerome passes to Booker. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Portland trailing here. Here's Simons. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lobbed up there for Booker. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. First in free throw percentage, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. And Portland has possession. Phoenix able to drain the three. Hood kicks to Hazanya. Shot from the wing. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Zach Collins checked in for Whiteside. Simons, the pass to Hood. Poked loose. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, there's no doubting Rodney Hood is a team player. This guy keeps his eyes moving to see if he can't find his guys.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Ariza.
And you think back to after the trade from Philadelphia, Dario Saric had a hard time getting settled in with Minnesota. They started him in a bench role, and it wasn't until he became a starter that you saw his productivity increase.
And that one falls from Saric. And Doris with Saric coming off the bench is something he's done in the past. But he had better results as a starter last season.
It would appear to me he is much more comfortable as a starter. His shot seems to come a little bit easier. The floor spacing this young man provides is a huge plus for his team.
And he can't hit the second.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws. And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yep, it counts. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Lillard outside. Hazanya, the pass to Collins. Lillard outside. Offensive rebound. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That one good for 2. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Lillard, 10 points for him. Here's the three. Portland again missing. Suns leading by 6. Here's Bridges, and that one good. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Collins dishes to Lillard. Hezonja on the wing. Portland again missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Saric attacking and slam dunk by Saric.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Right wing. Here's Lillard. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Here's Jerome. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Oubre comes in for Saric. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Bridges. Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Lillard. He had 34 points in the win against Washington.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Jokic against Ayton. Rubio outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Oubre. Offline with his 3. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 9 points. No good on the triple.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by McCollum. Passes it to Jerome. Kaminsky inside. Working on Collins. Kaminsky misses. Trailblazers trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Little gets the bucket. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. That shot no good. Collins with some nice D. Here's Lillard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They grabbed their own miss. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's McCollum. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Washington.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Lillard against Rubio. Kaminsky with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lets it go from 11. And he can't bank that one in. Picked him clean. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the basket by Rubio.
Oh, when he gets out into the open court, Rubio is a very tough cover.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's McCollum. He has 7. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lillard, right side. It's up a 3. They get it back. Nurkic. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Suns leading by 8. Here's Jerome. Count the basket. Jerome's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Stolen by Rubio. The pass to Jerome. It's tipped. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. In the corner, it's Oubre. It's Rubio, top of the key. Over McCollum. Portland grabs the miss. Little's got 4 rebounds in this game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And you talk about shot makers, C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
And the first one at the line is good. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Whiteside's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Phoenix leading by 9. Here we go, one-on-one. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Pass to McCollum. Here's Simons. Rejected by Booker. And they'll keep possession. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Deflects the pass and stolen by Whiteside. Nurkic finds McCollum. Teardrop shot. Got a piece of it.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Simons surveying the D.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half. A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Booker. Poked away. And the foul's on Sheck Diallo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Trailblazers trail by 9. And here's Nurkic. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
McCollum, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker.
Well, if it's possible for a #1 overall pick to go under the radar, then I think that's what you'd say about DeAndre Ayton last year. Doncic stole the headlines, certainly, but DeAndre Ayton had a big-time start to his career.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him.
Both free throws good from Booker. Trailblazers trail by 11. Kicks it to Whiteside. .59 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Little. Takes a 3. But they get it back. Here's Simons. Drains the three-pointer. Simons has got 8 points in the quarter.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Diallo. Shoots over Nurkic. Up again. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Saric comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's Bridges in for Ricky Rubio. Mario Hezonja's checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And that one drops for him. That's now 8 points for Mikal Bridges. Booker against McCollum. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, it's been a grinded-out game. What have you seen from your team so far?
Well, we're competing. You know, neither team's really shooting the ball that well, but both teams are playing hard.
Energy always leads to good results. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Well, for the Suns, and over to Shaq, what did you think about Phoenix?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Lillard. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. And the basket by McCollum.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Booker outside. And the pass to Oubre over Little. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. McCollum against Saric. Here's Collins. Oubre pulls it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Booker in the corner. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Booker's got 13.
Well, that's the bread, the butter, the main course. Booker's move in the catch and shoot money.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Little. He's covered closely. Back to Nurkic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Rubio. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 8th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Nurkic. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. The dish now to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Nurkic. And it's Ayton missing. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 7. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Booker trying to free himself up.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
Now McCollum, he's got 12. Dishes to Lillard. Here's Little. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Oubre. 7 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Saric against Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Booker finds 8. Shoots over Nurkic. That's a miss. And with it, he is 5 for 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ricky Rubio picks one up. Greg, let's take a look at Nasir Little. More power and athleticism at this point than skill, wouldn't you say?
I mean, no doubt. As an amateur, he could rely on the physical gifts to dominate, but in the NBA, you have to be able to shoot and handle with confidence. I think Little will get there because he has a tremendous work ethic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Little. Both good from the line that time. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Rubio kicks to Oubre. Pass to Saric. Over Collins. Ayton trying to break free. The shot by Saric, no good. Here's Lillard. It's good. Lillard's got 16 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Lillard against Rubio. Pass to Ayton. All alone. And the Suns get it back. It's stolen by Little. To the middle. Here's McCollum. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Oubre. Here's Saric. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. McCollum against Booker. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Rubio. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Booker in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, this guy has such a versatile offensive skill set. Devin Booker is a threat once he steps across the half-court line.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard with it. 16 points for him. Here's Little. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Saric has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rubio, the pass to Ayton. Over Collins. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Rubio. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead. And here's McCollum. 14 points for him. He dishes it to Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. From downtown, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Rubio looking around. The pass to Oubre. Saric with it. Over Collins. Saric passes to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Little. A second chance effort. Right side, Collins. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. So for the Suns, Aaron Baines comes in for Ayton. And it's Kaminsky in for Oubre. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Nurkic. Rodney Hood subbed in for Little. Hood for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. The drive by Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 18 points.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
For Portland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Now Lillard, 19 points in the game. Shoots over Rubio. That one off the back iron and out. Suns leading by 5. Here's Saric. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Hood, 2 points. That one goes. Hood's got his second basket.
Well, you love to see Rodney Hood finish in the face of that contact. How about the grit on that move?
And Rubio kicks to Saric. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Ariza with the rebound. Knocked loose. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Well, this guy is known as a glue guy, but Trevor Ariza plays his role perfectly no matter where he is. That's a pretty pass.
Rubio the pass to Baines. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Diallo, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky, and it's Bridges in for Ricky Rubio. Portland also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Collins, and Mario Hezonja subbed in for McCollum. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break, and stolen by Hood. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
The Suns leading.
Who's got Booker?
Now here's Booker. He's got 18. Passes it to Baines. Over Whiteside. Shot's good by Baines. Baines has got 4 points now in the quarter. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hood dishes to Whiteside. Lillard outside. And it's Ariza in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Suns leading by 3. And Saric kicks to Baines. Here's Diallo. Count it. Diallo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Hood finds Lillard. Swiped it away. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Saric has got the ball.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Lillard with it. 23 points in the game. Floats one up. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Left side, Saric. And here's Booker from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. And now Portland on the break. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Second free throw, no good. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Bridges, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got 10 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Simons after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Pass to Azania. The tray. The offensive rebound. Whiteside. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The pass to Diallo, 11 feet away, good, and a nice assist from Booker. 8 points for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Simons, the pass to Whiteside. That's tipped. The shot's good. Whiteside's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Here's Saric. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hood gets the bucket.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, he'll find him.
Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Portland grabs the miss. Azania's got 4 rebounds in this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out the numbers for Bridges. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And that one misses. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. He hits the second from the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Diallo. He's got 8. And stolen by Hazonia. Ariza has the open look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Booker against Lillard. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Diallo. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Portland trailing here. Hazonia kicks to Lillard. Here's Ariza. The Trailblazers rebound. That evens the score. Whiteside's got 7.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Booker. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, good job defensively. Good job on dropping on the roll. Keep rebounding. Don't lose men in transition.
Well, Terry praising his guys, GA, bringing it on the defensive end.
And they've done just that so far. They just have to be able to continue with that mindset.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. At the 2 and the 3, McCollum and Little. Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. And it's Lillard in at the 1.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailblazers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. To take the lead, drops in the tray. Lillard's got 26.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
And here's Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And not a season, Doris, that pops off the stat sheet, but a strong rookie campaign for Mikal Bridges.
You simply can't ignore the defense he brings for this team. Very refined for his experience level. Teams would love to see him grow into a third option on the offensive end with this roster. Let's see if that happens.
The first one falls. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Mario Hezonja. And so he hits both. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a one-point game. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Kept alive. Nurkic. They shoot again. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Whiteside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. He gets it in there.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Suns.
One shot.
That one misses for Whiteside. And all the tools that made DeAndre Ayton the top pick in the 2018 draft already, Doris, on display at the start of his NBA career.
You know what, Kevin? People wanted to knock DeAndre Ayton for his defense, which wasn't horrific. But they forgot about all the things he can do. Let's remember, he's a great screener in the pick and roll. He can shoot from range. He's got incredible instincts with an incredible physicality to his game. Don't talk about the defense. Ayton too good on the offensive end.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Diallo. The Blazers getting the bucket. Fires the three. Rubio misses. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Little can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance. And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Lillard. In the corner, Collins with it. And he overshot that one, missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton. Offensive rebound. Diallo kicks to Rubio. And the foul's on Chet Diallo. That's his 5th foul. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now Lillard. Pass to Little. Back to Lillard. Over Rubio. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
And he knocks down the first one.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
That one is no good.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now, here's Bridges. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart, can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Rubio against Lillard. He kicks it to McCollum. To the inside, Little. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. That's now 8 points for Nasir Little.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now here's Ayton. Good on the shot. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Lillard scanning the floor. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Collins. Now the pass to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Rubio. Kicks it to Bridges. Back to Rubio. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Collins. Unhindered, going all the way. And it's Little finishing it off.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Oubre outside. Passes it to Rubio. Diallo inside. He's guarded by Collins. Shot good by Diallo.
This is one of the purest point guards to come around in quite some time. He is, Rubio, the ultimate distributor.
Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Lillard against Rubio. And again, it's Portland converted.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Diallo from the arc. Rubio misses. Inside. And then Lillard slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And the Suns call time here.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Oubre. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Bridges. That shot off the mark. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe. and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
Now, here's Bridges. He's tightly guarded. Tries from 10. That's good from Booker on the assist by Bridges.
Well, the definition of the, quote, sharpshooter. Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
Knocks it loose. From 12 feet out. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
McCollum against Rubio. Booker with no one around, and it's off from three-point range. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. They get it back. Little gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Bridges. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Bridges kicks to Diallo. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Nurkic, and it's off the back rim. No good. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Lillard misses. Suns trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
And for Portland, they're shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Rubio with it. And there's the pass to Diallo. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 9th assist in the game now.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Lillard. Phoenix grabs the miss. Diallo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Rubio. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, going to the line will be Rubio. Just gets fouled on that sneaky drive.
No good on the free throw.
That's so much that Rubio gives you. The last thing that has to come to me is the range shooting.
The Suns making a switch here. Sharge is checked in. Portland leading. Lillard against Rubio. Takes the 3. They get it again. Here's McCollum. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And the Suns call time here.
Go home, Phoenix!
Suns trail by 3. And here's Rubio. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Saric. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Saric with the big-time delivery in the big moment. Wow!
That's a 2 from Lillard. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Lillard gets to McCollum. Cans it from downtown. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
.116 left in the 4th quarter. No good from Booker.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The Suns trail. Ayton kicks to Booker. Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. All free throws good from Bridges.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
And so the timeout by Terry Stotts here. .51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lillard against Rubio. Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded closer. And it's blocked. Now, Saric. Here's Booker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Lillard. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Collins. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. And nothing is falling for him right now. And an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. 5 seconds left in the game. Collins passes to McCollum. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.